We're live. We're live. All right. I'm Mills Lane, and this is the lane for October the 7th, 2020. How you guys doing? I'm your host, Mills Lane of The Lane and American Culture Topics, and this is The Lane. Thanks for joining me tonight. Going live tonight. Live is different than the pre-records, but I want to make sure we get this information in before you guys have a chance to look at later on the debate. And some content creators are live streaming the debate, I believe. We're trying to talk Sugar Shay into live streaming the debate, and maybe we'll have some commentary to go along with it. Mo Brown, salute, go Eagles, right? So maybe we'll have some content to go along like we did with the last debate, but hopefully we can get that done. So uh, if you did not get a chance to read the warning, there's some extraordinary pumpkin spice mayonnaise that we're going to be talking about today, okay? So if this is not your cup of tea, run. Um, I'm going to start with the most sad. Let's work our way up as rocker Eddie Van Halen had passed away, I believe, at the age of 65. So here's a picture of him and his son. Um, so it was kind of like one of the things that I was so anytime a parent goes. But Eddie Van Halen was the guitarist of the group Van Halen, along with his brother Alex and a couple other members. Over time, including David Lee Roth as a lead singer at one time and Sammy Hagar as a lead singer at another time. Um, what was interesting, caught me live. Salute to Ginger, H. Taylor, King Twin, Mo Brown, and the cat, Bryant. Salute. Thank you guys for joining the lane. But um, so David Lee, excuse me. So Eddie Van Halen, um, and these guys were rocking out, you know, and I mean like in the late 70s. And you have to imagine they were pretty much at the forefront of rock and that type of rock. Because when they came out, these guys, hey, okay, well, in that case, that's what I'm talking about. I'm going to put up the information quickly. Pow. All right, and if you would like to donate, you can donate to Mills Lane ACT for the lane. But this Eddie Van Halen, rock and roll royalty, and in his very it's a sad, untimely death. He died of cancer. And it's scrolling at the bottom of the screen, $ Mills Lane ACT, all one word, and it's just let me maybe, but if I can get a bigger version. But Eddie Van Halen, survived by his wife. At one time, he was married to Valerie Bertinelli, but his most recent wife was Jane Lizweski, and his son was named Wolfgang. Here we go. So, um, very devastating. It was kind of tragic. It was kind of the way it heard, the way everybody heard it. and how it went down. It was kind of serious. Um, I got a piece of audio from him and another fallen soldier. Salute to HB2 Win in the house. Thank you for joining us. Another fallen soldier. So I will play these guys right now. Here's Eddie Van Halen and another fallen soldier here on the lane. Up before I do that, thanks H Taylor for the donation. You are greatly appreciated here on the lane. And for everybody's enjoyment, here's some music that we probably all can enjoy. Did I do something wrong? I think I did. Yeah. So, condolences to his family, of course. And the more we leave behind for our family, the better we can be remembered. And Eddie will be remembered by not only his family, but millions of fans across the nation. Um, if you have any favorite Van Halen tracks, please leave a comment below. And we hope to continue the legacy. Big Facts Ginger, Cancer Sucks, and Eddie Van Halen. I didn't really follow Van Halen as a in my youth, I should say. I think they had one song called "Right Now." It was kind of special, but before that happened, I learned about David Lee Roth. Let's talk about love. Something to the core, and then they had a falling out, and then Sammy Hager came in, and then they had a falling out. I guess they had problems with lead singers. You know what I'm saying? Yes, he did play the guitar. I was definitely you were ahead of the curve there, Ginger. I received not one alert about his. Well, yeah, some people phones they get their. If you get Google, ask Google to give you some news, they'll tell you. He did the Power Rangers intro too, so that was okay. Now that I listened to it, yeah, okay. Jump, bip, 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 jump. Okay, yeah, you guys, you guys are in, and yes, rock and roll. Yeah, I love rock and roll music. And like I said, this episode is heavy on the heavy signal. But yeah, I did have and I like I said, I definitely enjoy the music that these guys were putting out, Van Halen and Michael Jackson, together. That was pretty damn cool. You feel me? Uh-huh. So, um, I'm not going cliche with it. They up there making tunes in heaven. No, I'm not going cliche. God make you do other things, right up there. But we can move on to the next topic, which is no, we're gonna take a break and talk about one of our sponsors, Wash While You Work, main sponsor of the platform here on American Culture Topics and the Lane. Yes, Wash While You Work, a mobile detailer. Wash While You Work business is up. Charlotte, North Carolina, metropolitan area, surrounding area. I'll find out the exact miles and range if you're in that area. So wash while you work. Mobile detailing. Yes, the car gets washed while you work. Moving on to our next story. We glanced over the debate, but I'm going to talk about this one real quick. As Alex Bowman, who's on the left wearing the nationwide blue, and Jimmy Johnson, who's the guy in the baseball cap, are talking a lot more now because Alex Bowman has been picked to replace Jimmy Johnson in the 48 car in NASCAR. Every once in a while, you'll hear a NASCAR story here. I will only talk about them if they are big news. The big news is Jimmy Johnson, the guy in the black baseball cap, is retiring from NASCAR, and I'll make this quick. This take about 2 laps. Not in your area. That's not too bad. Okay, that's right. So what we'll do real quick, Jimmy Johnson, the guy in the black baseball cap, he's 7-time NASCAR champion. 7 times. Only 2 others have done that. Very much legends. They are Dale Earnhardt Sr. and Richard Petty. So Jimmy also joins them with 7 championships. Jimmy has 83 wins all time. I believe that's tied for 5th most. I'm not too sure about that on that fact. But what's important is he's retiring at the end of the year to pursue other racing endeavors, probably running IndyCar or whatever. Bowman, the guy that's replacing him, he currently drives the 88 car, which used to be driven by Dale Earnhardt Jr. So it's important for historic purposes that the 48 car continues on, since it's a 7-time championship winning car number. It has an iconic driver with Jimmy, and Bowman's pretty much happy to get that seat. Definitely, I would take that seat. I would take the seat of the 88, either car, whatever. I'm down for it. Give me a call, Rick Hendrick. So that's all I want to say on that one. I didn't want to touch on it too long. I definitely wanted to let you guys know that when we do this intro of the lane, and that first car, I was at the track and I recorded that first car with that light blue car. That's Jimmy Johnson, and that would be the one win that I got to see him live, as he's one of my favorite drivers, probably my favorite driver. Him and Bubba Wallace, who we talked about last week on the lane. Those are probably my favorite 2 drivers. So, yeah, with Jimmy leaving, it's sad, but hey, whatever. It's Bowman, you drive in my car, so take care of my car. And we'll move on to the next story. Peace out, Jim. And the final topic tonight was something that I knew nothing about. I swear I was pretty much out of the loop. Why was I out of the loop? Because I don't think I take white supremacy as serious as I should. But I do understand the fact that there are hold on, Johnny Nash. Yes, Johnny Nash. Oh my goodness. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can move all obstacles in my way. Right? It's going to be a bright, sunshiny day. That's right. And salute the Rise Girl. Yeah, I'm jumping in here and doing the lane so that everybody has a chance to view now or later. and enjoy the debate. All right. I have a safe full of Dale Earnhardt Sr. memorabilia. Not my choice. Hey, it happens. It happens. Jimmy Jimmy is probably the most vanilla driver. He's probably one of the last plain vanilla role models that the America has. My favorite still Ricky Bobby. Okay. Ricky Bobby says, if you're not first, you're last. Woo! And shake and bake with his buddy Cal, who ended up screwing his wife. I'm telling too much of the movie. All right. I'm pretty sure my husband cried. Oh, yeah. Dale Earnhardt Sr. is who got me interested in watching NASCAR. And ABC's Wide World of Sports, if you ever get a chance. Shake and bake, big facts. So, a final story tonight is tied around a group of people that I only learned about because of our President Trump's debate last week when he was asked to denounce white supremacy. So he's like, what do you want me to call them? And Biden got him. He's like, you call them Proud Boys. He's like, oh yeah, Proud Boys. Stand back, stand by. And when I heard that, I said, what do you talk about stand by? And like, you telling them to just be ready for a fight? Okay. So here are the Proud Boys. Now, you know what? You don't deserve a bigger picture than me on my platform. So this is the leader. I think his name is Greg McInnes. Okay, so what's so special about these guys is they're pretty new. This is the crop that they pretty much turned up when Trump decided to run for president. So they're new as 2016. Their base is actually New York City. Well, you have to have an office somewhere, right? And you have to be accessible to the media anytime they want to call on you to run your mouth about your hate. And they're just a general hate group. White nationalism, which is a topic I'm thinking about exploring tomorrow on American Culture Topics. White supremacy culture, thinking about it. I don't know if I'm 100% ready yet. I might go with something else. But to speak on McInnes here and this group called the Proud Boys. So guaranteed these guys were in places throughout these last 3 or 4 years under this president. They've been in places where, of course, things have went down. Yes, the Proud Boys were in Charlottesville, Virginia, when we lost the life of a friendly. The member Jason Kessler helped to promote and organize an event, and he gathered in Klansmen. That's the KKK, Ku Klux Klan, known white supremacist group, and others in those Charlottesville rallies. A bunch of people are getting sick in the White House now. I think most of us saw it coming. Karma's a bit. Yeah, big facts. Big facts, H. Taylor. Super big facts. Because during last week's debate, the president mocked Joe Biden for wearing a mask all the time and then on the commercials. And he's like, you're overdoing it. And then, of course, a couple of days after the debate, guess who has coronavirus, COVID-19? Yes, number 45. Many of these groups are actually PACs, and they've raised millions for the Republican Party. Yes, indeed. Because if you watch some of the commercials, the anti-Biden commercials, they sound very, very evil. And only the PACs do those. Biden may actually speak bad about Trump, and Trump may actually speak bad about Biden, but nothing as bad as when they're in the PACs and the super PACs make their commercials downright grotesque. Yes, these folks, it's like Hitler never died sometimes when I listen to some of these folks. But this was the first time we learned about actual Proud Boys, you know? And I was like, well, what's this guy stand on? And I started listening to McInnes here, and he was like, you just want to go out there and fight. Sometimes somebody says, well, what's your stance? And you just punch him. Like, that doesn't sound like you're really trying to get your point across there, buddy. Sounds like you're just, you know, enabled. And it's some of the things that we noticed back when in 2016 when Trump was holding his rallies for his "Make America Great Again," and every once in a while, someone from the other side would get into the rally and want to protest and be upset and yell, and then he's like, "Get him out of there!" And then they're walking through the crowd, and a couple of times people have gotten punched or pushed around by folks at the rally because they're like, yeah, we're sick and tired of you. Like, sick and tired of them for what? Well, you're just showing up and you're causing trouble. Okay. So, but it's just interesting how this is going down. I'm sorry, but Trump is evil, Ginger says. He shook Kissinger's hand and said he was a good friend. They both are making me sick. Yeah, and even when I was talking about the Charlottesville thing, when it got to Trump about, hey, like, these white nationalist guys, one of them ran over a woman with their car. Will you denounce? And this is not the first time he was asked to denounce. Trump's been asked to denounce white supremacy pretty much for the last 4 years. But on this particular time, when the country needed a leader the most, Donald Trump stood up, President Donald Trump, and said, look, they're good people on both sides, okay? The good people on both sides, all right? So, which kind of made everybody upset, right? So, that's right, the lane. And if you're here, you're in the lane gang. And if you want to, you can donate to $Mills Lane, ACT, for the lane gang. Yes. But if you can't, at least you could do is hit the like button and or share the stream. Your lane gang team. But yes, so before Trump said Proud Boys stand back or stand down or stand by, which is the most important part, that stand by piece. If you hashtag Proud Boys on Twitter, you would get this guy McInnes here with the tie on, or you would get other moments of these guys gathering around. So now if you hit Proud Boys and hashtag Proud Boys on Twitter, that's what you're gonna get. That's right. The LGBTQAB plus, all of them. They have taken over the Proud Boys, hashtag Proud Boys. So I pulled this one, but there are plenty of others. You hashtag Proud Boys down, you're gonna get a lot of pictures. And this was probably about the safest one I could as if two cocks are not touching that. Pause and pause and pause. Don P. Salute and pause and pause and pause. Ginger, I actually don't like Trump or Biden. You are not alone. I am here with you. I don't like that Trump. I don't like that Biden. I would vote for Kanye or somebody else. Not those two dudes. They like 70 years old. They don't understand what's going on. You are not alone. You are not alone. Not alone, no. Not alone. Not alone. Okay, all right. So, with that being said, Proud Boys still exists. And Proud Boys now have a directive from a sitting president to stand by for further instructions. Today is October the 7th. We are 26 days away from the election. I intend to cover the election day, hopefully with a 12 to 12. Miss Betty for president. Miss Betty in here? Why I ain't seen none of Miss Betty comments? Is Miss Betty saying nasty stuff that's not making my comments? Anyway, if Miss Betty is here, salute to Miss Betty, of course. But yes, I am very intrigued on this election. Once again, we got the debate coming on tonight. Everybody hold tight and get yourself ready and enjoy the debate. I am eager to hear from Senator Kamala Harris as well as Vice President uh, Mike Pence. Yeah. And what's that? Trump was also promoting Big Pharma today. I mean, he already promoted the hydroxychloroquine before he got sick. Then this guy, he's sick for 3 days, right? With the COVID. Nobody's been able to be sick for 3 days, but pretty much everybody in the White House except for Pence got the COVID. Everybody except Mike Pence got the COVID. So anyway, this has been another exciting episode of The Lane. Look out for American culture topics tomorrow as I decide, do I want to go down the line of white supremacy culture or do I find something else off the beaten path? I don't know yet. But I thank everyone for joining me this evening. Please tell a friend, let everyone know that the lane is here to stay as long as we can. Shout out to H. Taylor 1983. Thank you for the donation. We greatly appreciate it here at the lane. And American Culture Topics will be tomorrow, Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live on this YouTube channel. What? Oh, Mo Brown, you thinking about how Pittsburgh's going to beat the Eagles? Yeah, me too. I don't see a way. I'm playing. But thank you so much for joining me here on the lane. I'm Mills Lane saying keep going down the lane and make sure everything is safe on your end.